Hello guys, today we are going to start first chapter of Macroeconomics 12th standard. As you know that NCERT is very important for understanding the basic concepts for UPSC preparation. So macroeconomy of 12th standard is a part of that. So let us start its first chapter, that is introduction. Okay. In this I have written first point that sorry, in macroeconomics, I have written some points here uh, for understanding its basic concept. Listen, in chapter first, here some basic concepts are given, or introduction of macroeconomy is given, not a more complex things. Okay, so in macroeconomy some points are given. I will deal with these all points one by one. Okay, number 1, understand the situation facing the economy as a whole. Okay, in macroeconomy it considers the economy as a whole, not for a self perspective. Okay, self perspective, what I mean by that? Self perspective means that like a particular individual or a particular company or a firm who is producing some commodities for their own profit, for their own interest. Okay, not for the uh, welfare of whole country. Okay, so so this thing, that for self interest, this thing is understand for microeconomics. This is the economy for microecon this is the sorry this is the concept of microeconomics. Okay, but when we consider the economy as a whole, this thing is known as macroeconomics, because in this we are talking about the welfare of entire country, profit and interest of entire country. Okay, next point, attention on aggregate measures like total output, employment, aggregate price levels. Okay, what I mean by this, aggregate measures are used to understand the concepts of macroeconomics, because there should be some concepts of a particular title or particular thing to understand about that completely. So like that, aggregate measures are used like total output, employment and aggregate price levels to understand macroeconomics. For example, when we talk about price level, so what is the price level are now, and what is changed from past to now, and what will be the impact or what will be the result of these price levels in future. So these all things uh, are used to understand the concepts of macroeconomics. Okay, next thing, to know how the levels of these aggregate measures are determined and how their levels are changed over time. Okay, number 1, how these measures are determined. Okay, like how we will determine a price level of particular commodity, what is the price of this commodity, what is price of that particular good or service. Okay, second thing, what is a changing how their level changes over time, means now suppose that a particular commodity is the this particular price, and after some time maybe its price may be increase or maybe decrease. So changes may happen, so it will also be included in the study of macroeconomics. Next thing, that decision makers or players in macroeconomics. So who are the decision makers or players in macroeconomics? This is state itself or some statutory bodies like RBI and SEBI. We all know what is RBI. Now what is SEBI? It is Securities and Exchange Board of India. I am repeating, it is Security and Exchange Board of India. Okay, and similar institutions. Okay, now what do you understand by this thing, that in this decision makers are who? These are state itself and some statutory bodies. Why not a particular individual? because that individual is working or producing some commodity for their own interest, for their own profit, not for the profit or interest of entire country. But when the state play role or these some statutory bodies play role, then uh, they will think about the welfare of entire country, not for a particular person or company. Okay, that's why in this decision makers are these. Okay, next thing, decisions are for welfare of the country and its people as a whole, not aimed at serving individual self interest. As I have told you now, that in macroeconomics it is dealing with welfare of entire country, people as a whole, not for a single. Okay, here that thing is that I have written this word individual here. What do you mean by individual? Individual as a normal, we know that like me, like you, and any other person. But in economy, individual includes individual or group of individual or company or firm. Means that particular individual, group of individual, company or firm who are working for their own interest, for their own profit, that is called individual. Okay, in I have written this thing here, please read this. Microeconomics is aimed at serving individual self interest. Okay, not for the uh, country's interest. Okay, country's welfare of the country. Okay, it is aimed at self interest, as I have told you when we are discussing about this decision makers. I hope you understand these concepts by these things. We will understand next concepts in a subsequent lecture. So please, if you like my video, if you have understood this video, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to click on bell icon. अगर आप बेल आइकन पे क्लिक करेंगे तो मेरे जो भी नए वीडियोस आएंगे वो आपकी नोटिफिकेशन में आपको अपीयर हो पाएंगे. एंड अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो प्लीज़ डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक माई वीडियो. एंड अगर आपको कोई भी सजेशन देना है, इफ़ यू हैव एनी सजेशन फॉर मी, प्लीज़ राइट दैट इन कमेंट बॉक्स. एंड थैंक यू सो मच. ओके, बाय.